Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Niger Guy Reviews. I'm your boy Ugo. I have something that's been on my mind to do since I have I've had this Sony SM, Sony WH-1000 SM3s. I think Sony really needs to change their name to start with because this is quite long. But I've had this since 2019 or whenever it first came out, and I've been using it. Um, Very good headphones, very nice noise canceling headphones. It sounded great, still sounds great to this day. Um, I've used this for so many years now, and I thought it was time to upgrade. So I had also a Bose equivalent version of this headphones, but I sold those. So I upgraded to the SM5s late last year. I bought this for Black Friday. So I've been thinking about making a video of this, to see whether it was what. So the reason why I bought this was to see whether it was what they upgrade. If you're in the market or if you're currently in the market trying to upgrade from the SM3s or the SM4s to the new SM5s, should you do it? That's what I'm here to tell you. Um, all right. First of all, let's go to the box. So with the SM3s, it came in nicely packaged. I mean, the SM5 also did, but the SM3s, they came in nicely packaged. They give you a lot. The packaging was very, very nice and much smaller. Inside the box, you have quite some nice, useful information. As you can see, I never used. I didn't even open this because I didn't need them, but they are here just in case you want them. And nice packaging altogether. There is a small compact hard shell, to protect your headphones. And then here comes the headphone. So this for so long was my go-to headphone for everything. It is nice, noise canceling is great. I've used this to travel so many times, flying on the plane. This cancels quite um, a lot of noise. So I like it because it's very compact. It fits perfectly in here. It folds. You can store this away in your book bag or wherever, and it is protected. And it works very, very well. So after some years, I decided to upgrade. Mind you, I have other headphones as well. I have in-ear headphones. I have Samsungs. I've had other ones from different brands. So I upgraded to, after doing some research, I upgraded to the SM5s. So the first thing I noticed once I opened this is how lacking the packaging was. So I had to go pull this packaging out from the SM3s to see what Sony has done. So what they have done is they literally took the minimalistic approach to like a different level. So in here, you don't even have any. Do you get any guides? I don't think you do. So it comes with this pen. Okay, there is a guide here, but it is not nicely designed as the SM3s. So you can tell that they really cut back on their approach. They give you this giant box, and of course, this hard shell is very, very much bigger than what the SM3s give you. Just for comparison sake, you see that this is more compact. But the reason being is that the SM3s, like I mentioned earlier, they do fold. You can fold them away and store them away. And you can fold them into this box, and if it's perfectly fine, you can easily throw them into your suitcase. These, on the other hand, they don't fold. So this is how these headphones come. Like, the only adjustment you have is up and down, and that is it. It's, I guess, it swivels, you know. That's so if you want to put this away, you can't really do much. So it's either you wear them this way, it's uncomfortable. Or, I mean, you can just throw them in the bag like that, or if you're carrying this along, this is how they fit in. Like I mentioned, it is quite big. It is a huge box compared to these ones that fold different ways. So you can put this away, and the left hand. Okay, another thing that I noticed is that when you take this off, it goes straight up like this easily. It is designed well. You can easily take them off and put them over your shoulder. But this, on the other hand, left cup, right cup. If you take them off, it does not fold this way. It stays like this, exposed. Come on, Sony. It's like they were going backwards in design. But, I mean, that might just be my opinion, or just, me rambling, but I feel like the SM3s and SM4s were designed much better than what they give you on the SM5. Now, let's go over to the reason why you actually want to upgrade, or think that you want to upgrade. These headphones are not cheap. They are very expensive. So right now, I think they're still retailing. Let me see if I can find the price on this thing. Shopping. Yeah, they are not cheap. The SM5s right now are retailing for $329 on Sony website. So these things can sell upwards of $399, $400. These are $400 headphones. So they are not cheap at all. Now for the SM3s, let me see how much they are going for right now. Give me a second. What is it? WF? Right. So for the SM3s, I mean, they are much cheaper now. On Amazon, there's some, I guess, new ones for 270. Oh no, used ones on Amazon for SM3s are $139 and $99 on eBay and on Amazon. So they're very relatively cheap. So now, I mean, it goes even as low as $85 on eBay. So I would you, if you don't have any of these headphones and you want to get one, you want to get a nice noise cancelling headphones, these are still great. They are still a great contender because they work perfectly. So now, where I think the differences are, apart from like the obvious ones, the aesthetics, how the designs are, how the movement, which I still prefer on the SM3s. These are built well. After so many folds in so long, or over like 5 years or thereabout, they still work nice. I don't have any issues with them. They're just a little bit heavy. So just holding them side by side, you will notice that you will feel that this is much lighter by a couple grams. This is heavier, but this is much lighter. But design-wise, I feel like this is built nicer. I like the way it is. This is nice as well. The SM5 are good. They are good quality headphones. They are very light. But the fact that it does not fold is a design flaw, in my opinion. It is a design flaw. Um, so that means that you always have to carry the, the pouch if you want to protect these things. If not, it can break. But they are designed very, very well. I don't think they're going to easily break. But this is something to keep in mind. Now, let's go back to the specs on these two headphones. Why you should be either upgrading or decide not to upgrade. So on the SM3s, so you know these two headphones, they give you a minimum of just looking at this on the SM3s, you get a runtime of 38 hours. 38 hours on distance. On the SM5, you get a runtime of 32. So, like I mentioned, it's like they're going backwards. So you have a 4-foot cable on the SM3s. You have a 3.9. On the SM5. On the SM3s, it takes you about 3 hours to charge these up to 100, and it takes you 4 hours to charge this. I'm not sure if you guys are following. I think Sony is going backwards on this thing. On the SM3s, the depth is 7.3 inches deep. On Sony, on the SM5, it is 3 inches deep. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a good thing, bad thing. I have to do more research on that. But height, 8.7 tall on the SM3s and 3 inches tall on the SM5. Okay. Now, like I mentioned, where you notice this thing is on the weight. It's not so much. The SM3s are 9 ounces. SM5 8.8 ounces. Really, it's not really that much of a big deal. They have great noise canceling on both. They sound great. Sound quality though, I don't know if the SM5 sounds better than the SM3s, because the SM3s sound great. In fact, software wise, I feel like there are some things that they have taken out on the SM3 on the SM5. For example, when you turn them on, there's a voice, a nice feminine voice that tells you power on, ambient sound. So there's a soft voice that tells you what you're pressing, what buttons that you have pressed. And then you have the volume up and down on the side that also just does a chime. So I prefer that. Unlike on the SM5, so when you turn it on, it doesn't say anything. It just does this chime that, like, it's a very it's not obnoxious, but you don't have that voice anymore. So when you press the ambience control button, it just gives you like some kind of chime. You really have to like figure out what you're pressing. It doesn't tell you what you have pressed. It just gives you a chime. So hopefully you should be able to figure out what it means. But on the SM5, on the SM3s, it tells you what you're doing. So there is no confusion. What am I saying in all of this? Should you upgrade, or is it really called an upgrade? Should you get the SM5 if you already have the SM3s or the SM4s? My answer is no, you should not. Don't upgrade, because I don't think it is worth the money. My opinion, I don't think you should upgrade. If you find a nice, if you can find a nice SM3s or even SM4s that are, relatively cheap, go ahead and go for those. Go for go on eBay, go on Amazon, get the used one, the previous generations, because you're not really missing anything. You're not going to be missing much. If any, I think you will have all these nice features that Sony, like these SN3s and the 4s are known for, that Sony has taken away from the 5s. I'm not sure why they did that. I'm hoping that the new ones are much better. But I think honestly, the sound quality sounds a little bit much better on the SM5. I'm not gonna lie, they sound a little bit better. They sound more fine-tuned. Not saying that these are bad sounds. These are still one of the best sounds that you can hear, that you can have on a headphone. But on the SM5, they have managed to, make it a little bit much better. So yeah, that's one thing I will give them props on. Packaging wise, it's not good on the SM5s. It's better on the SM3s. Feature wise, I like the SM3s better. The software wise, of course, you still have the Sony app that allows you to tune your headphones to whatever you want to do. It hasn't changed, so you can literally use the same software. I use it to the app I use to operate both headphones, and I have moved whatever settings I have on the SM3s to the SM5s on the app, so it does the same thing. There are no changes there, so you're not going to be missing anything, to be honest. So I don't think you should really upgrade from the 3s to the 5s. I did it because I wanted to test them out, but now that I've tested them out, I don't want you to waste your money. But if you have money to blow, if you have extra cash burning hole in your pocket, then wow, by all means, go ahead and do it. But if not, if you're looking between these two, which one to get, I would say go for the the older generation. Go for the SM3s, go for the SM4s before looking at the SM5s. These are good products, but if you're looking for the best all-round headphones, noise cancellation headphones available, in my opinion, that you can get under $500, this is it right here. The SM5s are it. But now, if you already have the SM5, the SM3s and 4s, and you want to upgrade, or you're looking to upgrade to something newer, then I'll say don't do it. Keep what you have, and maybe let's wait for the next generation. So that is all but my opinion. Let me know, of course, what you think in the comment section. Am I speaking blunder? Am I, these are just my opinions. So let's have a conversation in the comment section. Are you going to upgrade, or have you already upgraded from the SM3s, 4s to the 5s? If so, let me know what you think. The controls on both of these headphones are still the same. They have just minimalized it. They've taken a very, very, very bold minimalistic approach. I don't think I like that, but that's just my opinion. So let me know what you think, guys. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and go ahead and watch my other videos on the channel. Thank you again, and let's get the conversation going. I'll see you guys in the next one.